Hi guys, so I'm about to do some braids in my hair. I wanted to pop in and show you guys the state of my hair first. So my hair was in a twist out that I fluffed out. So it's not really dry or anything. Kind of maybe it looks dry, but it's not dry. I just kind of picked through it. And so this is what it looks like currently. So I'm gonna show you guys how I'm going to get some moisture back into my hair before I braid it. So I'll be back. So I'm actually gonna start, my hair is already sectioned in two. So I'm gonna go ahead and part this off to start the moisture routine. So let's start with this front section just to show you guys what I'm doing. So I'm going to start by adding a little water. I'm not going to use a lot of water because I don't want my hair to dry up too much. I just want to add some moisture back. So I'm going to lightly spritz it with water. It's going to dry up anyway because the things that I'm using are wet. So it's going to dry up, but I don't want it to be like super shrunken. Then I'm going to use my leave-in cream from Bask and Blooms. It's the Ease leave-in conditioner. So I'm going to use about 2 pumps of that across the whole section. I'm using these like the praying hand method. That's what it's called. Making sure I get those ends. Make sure I rub it in. Make sure you rub it in good. Like, take your time and rub the product into your hair. So it's not just sitting on top of your hair. We don't want that. I'm gonna actually use a bit of this mango twist cream from Bask and Blooms. If you can see that, hopefully you can see that. This mango twist cream, just a little tiny bit to make sure my hair is really moisturized because I'm about to put it in braids in. We don't want our hair dry underneath those braids. We don't want it. We don't want it. My hair is clean. Like, I washed it a couple days ago, so I didn't find it necessary to wash it again. Now I'm going to use some of this oil. Go ahead and put the oil on my hands. The final step for me is going to be to detangle with a wide tooth comb. And so when you're combing natural hair, some people don't know this for whatever reason. You don't want to just take the comb and start snatching through it. You're gonna hurt yourself, or whoever's hair you're combing, you're gonna hurt them. 2, our hair is just not built like that. You cannot do that. It's not gonna work. It's probably why you're having difficulty detangling. So when you're combing natural hair, you want to start. You see, I'm holding the hair kind of tight, but I'm taking my wide tooth comb and I'm starting at the ends. Like, I'm gently detangling the ends. The ends are good. So I'm gonna move my hand up a little higher and I'm gonna comb. Now that's good. Move it up a little higher and I'm gonna comb. It gets a little tougher as you go up, but you have to keep that pressure at the top with your hand so it doesn't hurt or pull. Now I'm gonna go up higher. Keep that same energy. The hair is getting thicker at the root, so it's gonna get tougher. And then I'm gonna go up higher. And finally, when you get to the actual scalp, you should be able to pull the comb through because you detangled the section like that. So now I'm able to pull the comb through without snagging or pulling my hair. So now this section is detangled. Okay, and I got a little shed here and there, but what I'm gonna do now is take this section of hair and I'm going to divide it into 3 like that, and I'm gonna just plait it down because I'm gonna get ready to moisturize the other 3 sections that's left on my head. So I want this section out of the way, so I'm gonna plait it down. And if you feel your ends are still feeling dry, you can add a little product to your ends right now. So wanted to show you guys how I'm moisturizing before I get to the actual braid section portion. Okay. All right, so I'm back. I just parted my hair out, and this is the sections that I have. Hopefully you can see me. How many do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Woo, y'all, so I did the back, y'all. I use color 350 only because y'all know we in quarantine, and I couldn't go to the hair store, so I had to use what I had on hand. Preferably I would have black because that's just my preferred color, but I had to use what I had, and that was struggling putting these in. Struggling putting these in. I'm in the house, and I just wanted to put my hair in some braids. So I'm gonna do these last 4, maybe last 4 on camera, maybe not. Maybe I'll just do 1 on camera and then come back when I'm all the way done. So since I'm in the front, I'm gonna make sure I use edge control. I use a little bit of edge control when I was in the other sections, but in the front I want to make sure I kind of lay this hair. I'm using my edge control from I'm using this edge control here. You can see that. Ooh, it's upside down. So yeah, God. So let's just make sure that these are kind of laid better since they are in the front. I do want to take out a little bit to swoopity swoop. So I'm gonna lay that off this way. For the rest of it, I just kind of want to pull it back. And for the front, you can like use a rubber band. I think I'm gonna use a rubber band. I didn't use a rubber band on the back sections, but I think I might use a rubber band just to make sure the front is tight. Hold on. But because this is the front and I kind of want the front to be as neat as possible, I'm gonna go ahead and use a rubber band. If you are afraid of rubber bands, don't use rubber band. I may not use a rubber band on all of them. It depends on how this one comes out. Because like I said, I wasn't doing this previously. So I may not like it, but just want to make sure the front looks neat. So here, and you're going to get ready to, you're going to start braiding. So for me, I'm just going to use this middle section of my hair. I'm just going to use it as the third leg of the braid, if that makes sense. But I feel like this hair ain't thick enough. I'm going to wrap this hair around. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing, because I'm not good at braid tutorials, but I'm trying to show you exactly what I'm doing. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. As my hair starts to thin out, because I don't want this to be too thick at the root, as my hair starts to thin out, and I'm gonna add another piece of hair up in there. So you see I'm losing hair, so it's time for me to, so now I'm gonna add the hair. So I'm gonna go to this section of my hair, and then I'm gonna put it underneath my finger in the middle, and I'm going to continue braiding the hair. If you can see, my nail popped off during this process. These are press-ons though, so I'll put it back. You can see what I'm doing. Now the hair is added in there. I'm not gonna add color on the ends of these because I kind of want the front to be all black since there's so much color in the front. I mean, in the back. And the only reason why I did that was because I didn't have very much black hair, but I knew I wanted to concentrate the black in the front because I just knew that's just my preferred look. So yeah, practice makes perfect, guys. You gotta just keep trying. These are not the neatest, most awesomest, but these are definitely doable, especially for quarantining. So yeah, the rubber bands seem to have worked on this. Okay. So just go ahead and braid it all the way down till you get to the ends, and then you're gonna do the next 3, and I'll be done. I can't wait to get done. I wanted to do these big because ain't nobody got time. I do all kind of braids and plaits, or I do all kind of plaits. So I'm gonna link a tutorial. I'm gonna link all my playlists of all of my plaited styles down below. I call these loose braid. I call loose braids like this plaits. They plaits to me. So I do a lot of plaits, and I have a lot of videos on plaits. So I'm gonna link the tutorial. Sorry. I do a lot of loose braids like this, which I call plaits. So I'm gonna link a playlist down below of all of my plaits and stuff, because I got a lot of videos on them because I just do this hairstyle all the time. It's a cool protector style for me. Go ahead, hold shit. Go ahead, hold shit. Get it in. What I'm gonna do is do this one on camera, and then I'll do the rest. I'll do the rest off camera. Let's go ahead and do this one on camera. I spray a little water just to make that a little bit more pliable. Like I said, I want to just hang out a little bit of swoopy swoop hair, just a tad bit of my edges. So I'm just gonna use the edge control to kind of like lay those out of the way. But with the rest of the hair, just gonna kind of brush it back. Remember how we are using a ponytail, a rubber band for the front section of my hair. You don't want to put it too tight, but tight enough. So I'm gonna wrap it 3 times is enough for me. Then kind of pull it. Not too tight, but yeah, that'll work. All right, we're about to get started with this one. Make sure you detangle it. Get you a thick section of hair. Now, for me, you can go over or under. I braid under, so I can't go over. I mean, you can, but I go under because that's what feels right for me. And I'm gonna start braiding it on or plaiting it in. And I'm using my hair, since I got a thick piece in the front, as the 3rd leg of the braid. I'm coming down to the edge of that, and I want to make sure I comb it out because I want to tuck that as best as I can, but it's time for me to go ahead and add some hair. So adding it to that little loose piece and to this middle finger here. All I'm gonna do is pull that hair tight because I need to get it, make it catch. And I'm gonna start or continue braiding. I'm pulling this right here tight because I'm trying to tuck it in. I'm not good at tucking, but I'm trying to tuck my hair in. See that? Trying. And I don't like when the hair get lumpy like that, so I'm gonna take it down. I think I'm gonna unloop it one time because I want it to be a little bit longer, like that. So now I'm gonna add the hair. So since the hair is a little longer, it might be easier to see what I'm doing. So I have my hair on the side, put this hair with that hair on the side and the hair in the middle, and this hair, grab it, try to tuck that hair under. See what I'm doing? Try to tuck it under. Borrow a little bit of hair on that side. And I'm gonna keep braiding down. So I'm not really good at tucking, as you can see, but it's okay. I'm not pressed. So the hair sticks out a little bit. So you can add a little edge control to it if you want, because that'll help a little, but it's gonna come back out. But that's okay with me. I'm not too pressed about it. I'm not a professional, so just do what I can do. You could put rubber bands throughout the rest of your hair because it will make it neater. Oh Lord, I gotta take that out. You can use rubber bands all throughout your hair because it seems to make it neater, but I didn't do that. Just put it in the front, so just letting you know that is a possibility. Okay, so yeah, that's what these two look like. I'm gonna lay these edges down when I'm all the way done, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do these other two off camera, and I'll be back when I'm they're not perfect, but they look really good and cute to me. You can see my brown hair peeking through. I put a shell in it, probably add a few more of those. I don't have any more of those little I don't have any lock jewelry, so that's what I got. I'm not even at home, so yeah, I'm gonna use what I have. They are pretty long and they look pretty decent. I'm gonna do my edges, so I'm using this edge pomade. Look, y'all, it's not a mirror in front of me, so I'm gonna do what I can to slick these edges down, and I'm not an edge master like some of y'all are. And my edges need to be wet for me to do this, and they are not. So, and I usually use a comb. So we're gonna just do what we can do. And then I'm gonna finish it off camera because, like I said, I can't really do this. This takes me a while to actually slick my edges. I need a comb, I need water, I need all of that good stuff. And I ain't got none of that in front of me because I'm standing up. So I'm about to go do that off camera. But you guys can see the edge control is slicking me out. Okay. Let me go fix it. And I'll tie it down, dip it in hot water, and then I'll show you what it looks like after that. Hi guys, so yeah, this is the final result of this hairstyle. I think it came out really good, really cute. I have 14 braids in my hair. Yes, there's some fuzz sticking out in some of these braids, like here, but I don't care. I still think it came out really, really cute. They're really, really long. They are really long, and they look really good to me. I only use this color because I used what I had on hand. Otherwise, this would have been all black, but this is what it looks like from the back. So it looks really good. I think it was 24 inches. It said 24 inches on the braid hair pack. I'm not really sure. I don't really know how many packs I used because, like I said, I was using leftover hair. So I was using pieces of hair like that I had tied up and put in the bag. So I really didn't have like an actual full bag of hair. I did have a couple full bags of hair, but I don't really know. I was piecing together hair, so I don't know how much I used. I would guesstimate around 4 or 5 packs of hair. But I don't really know. But I still think it came out really good. It came out cute. And yeah, I'm gonna just, the styles are gonna be simple, probably, you know, half up, half down, a bun, and down. Like really, I don't really plan on doing too much and nothing else. But yeah, it came out really good, guys. What you think? What you think? Tell me what you think. If you like it, if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I have plenty of videos on braids like this, different sizes, so I'll link a playlist down below because this is one of my favorite protective styles to wear anyway. I just really love to wear braids as a protective style, and it helps me to grow out my hair, and it always has helped me grow out my hair. But yeah, so